Welcome into the Marlins post-game show. What a day.
Well,
Chloe, what a day.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah.
First game, Tacos win 8-4. It was a wild one. They were getting, completely outclassed, 2-1 game going into the bottom of the sixth. Then the gates exploded. 7 runs in the bottom of the sixth inning on 7 runs on 5 hits in the bottom of the sixth inning. It was a thing of beauty. The bullpen of Linderman and Leno imploded for Wilmington, and the boys took full advantage. And look, this has been an offense that quite frankly has been scuffling. 3-game losing streak coming into today's play, 6-4 season series deficit to the Sharks coming into today's play. Well, today wiped all of it. The pitching struggle, was good, but the offense struggled a little bit early. But then, like I said, the 7-run, 5-hit, 6th inning got the job done. The line, kept on moving, and 11 batters came to the plate. Believe it or not, Scotty Young came in to pinch hit in the 6th inning of Game 1, was crowned the hero after he did not start the game after singling twice in the 6th inning.
Well, Scotty Young had a phenomenal day, that goes into the second game. But an 8-4 win in the first game, 4-1 win in the second game, and it was a beauty.
Well, and the 4-1 win, an entirely different thing. Really, the script was kind of the same going through the, beginning and middle innings. Reminder, this is a 7-inning double dip, so, 7 innings, you're done. The script was roughly the same going into that 6th inning. And then, the floodgates kind of fell, right? Like, you got 4 runners on after you had Anderson walk. You had a Mershon single, or an Anderson single, a Mershon single in there. There was a fielder's choice in there. Talkin walked. And then Scotty Young comes to the plate, who, he's had one, base hit in the gaps, a double all year long. His other doubles had been hustle doubles, on blooper hits. He gets a cement mixer and crushes a ball, a laser beam over the right field wall. Didn't get a ton of lift on it either, which is why he knew he got the distance. He was just waiting to see if it would clear and, or smack up against the wall. And it's, cleared the fence and was a, line drive mash out of here into the parking lot for the first grand slam of the year.
It's seriously a beautiful day from the Fish Tacos. You cannot get better than that. Grand slam, both of the bottom of the 6 innings. The Marlins, the Fish Tacos, they just went off. Very exciting.
Well, then, in the 7th inning too, the top of the 7th inning of game number 2, look, Maselli came in, struggled a bit. So you bring in Nick McCullum out of the bullpen, who began the year as a starter. Comes in, touches 93 and locks down the save for the zookeeper, who, got a kind of a tough luck loss in his last time out against the Tobs. So it's just what the doctor ordered to get everybody back on track. And, as you'll hear in a little bit from Scotty, it's been a while since he's hit one that far.
Yeah, Scotty Young, Kevin O'Pannell just tried to combine them. They are basically combined at the moment. Played in college, now playing in summer. We got an interview with the two of them after their phenomenal days.
Colby and Spencer with the MVPs, the Fiesta Man, Kevin O'Pannell and Scotty Young. Scotty's rocking the hat, boys. Doubleheader sweep. It's been a great doubleheader sweep. How we feeling?
Feeling great. Great win.
So Kevin, your first start of the year, stretched out, 4 innings, 2 hits, a walk and 3 strikeouts.
Yes, sir.
Phenomenal. Command was excellent tonight. How are you feeling after stretching out for the start tonight?
Feeling good. Great first start. Got it out of the way. Just dealing.
Scotty, all I can say is you're the man. You're a monster. Not only did you hit a grand slam, you went 5 times to the plate and didn't get put out once.
Well, yeah, it's been a great day. It's great of Kevin to set the tone. We've been through a lot together, going to junior college together, and under a great coach, Coach Valley. We really learned to do things the hard way. And we learned that you always have to put the work in when you're ready. And it all started in that first game. My name got called off the bench, so always have to be ready to go, and sort of got my day started there. And then when the team needed me most, I was there.
Yes, you came in first game, 2 singles in the 6th inning, 7 runs 6th inning. The boys really came together, meshed offensively in that 6th inning. And then in the 6th inning, second game, the hardest, farthest ball you've hit all year. When's the last time you've hit an absolute tank like that? And then, Kevin, have you seen him hit a tank like that?
Oh, yeah, I've seen a couple. from him.
So yeah, it was actually funny. I was talking to Kevin after his great start, and he was telling me, you remember that game at Atlantic Cape when we caught those cheaters? And that was sort of a chippy kind of game like that, going back and forth with Wilmington. I'd say they're our biggest rival. So he looked at me and said, do what you did at Atlantic Cape. So he set the tone for me, and I'm happy to get it off.
Kevin, what's it like playing together with Scotty with a big, as they get water bucketed. What's it like playing with Scotty after winning the World Series, JUCO D3 World Series, and then coming and playing for the same summer league team?
Always a pleasure to play with Scotty. Great ball player. Plays the game right. Love him.
Guys, you just got absolutely swiped there by Mersch. Is that cold?
Mersch is going to get it later. We're roommates. I'm sleeping in the same room as him. Be ready for it.
Scotty Young and Kevin O'Pannell, the co-MVPs, and the D3 JUCO College World Series champions. Boys, thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
We also talked to head coach Sam Carroll after a beautiful 2-win doubleheader day. So here's his thoughts.
Coach, 2 incredible wins. 7-run 6th inning in the first game after, really getting beat hard by the Sharks through 6 innings in the first game. And then the second game, Scotty Young with the farthest, longest, hardest hit ball he's had all summer, without a doubt. How you feeling?
I feel like we should play doubleheaders every day since we tend to win some dramatic games in those. Scotty Young, what can you say? I mean, Scotty Young came in, obviously it's a big grand slam there in the second game, but this kind of gets forgotten. He came in to pinch hit there in the first game. I think we're down 2-1 maybe, or 2-0. And then he comes up with the pinch hit there to really get that rally going for us to take the lead. It was a big hit because we were going to bunt them. They were really playing in, cheating the bunt. It was first and second, and he just, doinks one there into left field, kind of dumps it in there, and then the train got rolling. And when we can get the train rolling, man, it's something to see.
Yeah, 2 singles for Scotty in that inning, but here's the other thing that can't be forgotten. Scotty came to the plate 5 times all night, was not retired.
Say that's a pretty good night. Even you 2 knuckleheads can figure that one out.
So coaches, 6-6 now, tied season series against the Sharks. Well, you play them a handful of times again. What do you expect from them going forward? And what do you expect out of your guys going forward?
I just really expect stuff from our guys. I don't really expect anything from other teams. They're going to play hard, but we're going to play hard too, and we will worry about Wilmington on the day it falls on the calendar to play Wilmington. So
look, and we talked about Kevin too stretching out. He had a massive performance tonight. 4 innings. It's the longest he's gone all year.
It's a quality start. We hadn't had a quality start in weeks.
Yeah,
so that was great.
2 hits over 4 innings, a walk and 3 strikeouts. You gave him the lineup card, after the game. What's it like to see him get 4 quality innings in a 7-inning game today?
Well, here's a guy who competed for a national title. Came in right after they won the national title, and he really didn't do much the first 3 or 4 weeks, which he'd come up to us a few times and said, thank you, I really needed the time off, and now he's kind of ramping back up, and you saw the result tonight. He was really good tonight.
And Coach, just one last thing before we let you go. It's always a dramatic series against these Wilmington Sharks. What are you looking for, tomorrow after 2 drama, action-packed wins tonight?
For a day of rest, I'm going to hang out with some family and maybe a few beverages there, Colby, so it'll be a fun day.
As always, the head man, Sam Carroll. He's not rocking the Fiesta hat, but glorious as always. Thanks, Coach. We'll see you next time.
So the season series is now tied between the Wilmington Sharks and the Morehead City Marlins, 6-6, and they're going to see each other a few more times throughout the rest of the season.
The drama never ceases in this series. It's always spectacular baseball. Now, it may not always be the results you want, but from a gamesmanship perspective, it's always something different. It's always dramatic, and it's always fun. But with that being said, 3 straight games against the Sharks, 2 in a day. It's been a very drama-filled couple days, and the boys are most definitely, as are we, ready for an off day.
Yeah, 4 games against the Sharks with an off day mixed in there. But how important is this off day tomorrow?
It's really important because, look, you kind of reset the tone going into the All-Star break. So, look, I mean, guys, are physically exhausted. This has been a long year. We're not through yet, but this has been a long year. You started in late May. The All-Star selections are upon us. And we've had guys, like Trent Youngblood that has seemed like it started, almost every, if not every game. So rest, especially for guys like that who have played, a lot over the summer, is pivotal, especially as we get later into the postseason push, because you don't want to go into the postseason gassed. Yes, it's a grind. Baseball is, it's a long season, but the goal is you don't want to go into the postseason gassed. You've got to have enough repetition to stay hot, but also stay rested enough to feel fresh and come at each game, every day with new energy.
Yeah. 4 games away from the All-Star break. The off day tomorrow, and then back at it against the Wilson Tobbs, who have had the Marlins numbers throughout this season series. I mean, so much energy from today. How does that carry in through an off day to Thursday?
Well, here's the thing. So it's a delicate balance. Normally if it was a game tomorrow, I would say just ride the energy. But with the off day tomorrow, the key is everybody's got to get some rest. Now, everybody decompresses in their own way, right? But, everybody's got to get some rest. Be safe, of course, get some rest, but also kind of have your sights focused on that Wilson game because, look, like you said, they've had our number. And, now, due to the Marlins starting the second half, they've eclipsed for the best record overall in the East. But if you're a Marlins fan, that means nothing because you clinched the playoffs in the first half. What you need to do, though, now is focus on this with renewed energy, come at it after the off day from a new angle, and like Coach Carroll says, every day's a new game. He doesn't really focus on season series history or, what a team might have done against another team in the past. I mean, we ask him that. That's a journalistic question. But you really got to take the Carroll approach on this one and just take it game by game, day by day. Go get some rest tomorrow and come at it on Thursday.
Well, there's going to be more Marlins baseball after the off day tomorrow. We're excited for it. I know you're excited for it. So make sure you stick around for the rest of the season with Colby Cook and Spencer Pattison as we bring you more Go Fish pregame shows, Marlins postgame shows, and of course, play-by-play and color commentary on the game. So thank you for joining us here on the Marlins postgame show. Have a good night, everybody.